What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today's reading is all about how people secretly describe you when you're not around. We're diving into your reputation, your aura, the energy you naturally give off, and the things people notice about you immediately. This reading is especially focused on masculine energy, confidence, attraction, and the way people perceive you socially. Remember to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Choose a pile you feel most drawn to. Pile 1, welcome in. The very first thing I'm picking up is that people secretly describe you as intense without even trying to be. There's something about your energy that feels controlled, observant, and slightly dangerous in the sense that people feel like you notice everything. You may not even talk the most in a room, but your presence somehow still dominates the atmosphere. People become hyper aware of themselves around you. They rethink what they say. They watch your reactions very carefully. This pile gives the kind of masculine energy where people want your approval, even if they pretend they don't care. What's interesting is that you don't come off chaotic. You actually come off emotionally disciplined, and that's what makes people nervous around you. You don't seem easy to manipulate, easy to impress, or easy to emotionally control. A lot of people secretly describe you as someone who would leave the second they feel disrespected. And honestly, that energy commands respect naturally. I'm also seeing that people secretly think you're smarter than you let on. This is the type of energy where someone could underestimate you. You initially come off as calm, quiet, and detached, but after observing you, they realize you're actually 10 steps ahead. People describe you as calculated, someone who thinks before they act. You give off silent confidence instead of loud validation. And honestly, that's rare nowadays. Romantically, people are genuinely overwhelmed by your energy. I'm seeing that people describe you as emotionally hard to access, and for some reason, this makes them want you even more. You don't give off clingy energy whatsoever. You actually come off like someone who could disappear at any moment and be completely fine on their own. This creates obsession because people can't fully figure you out. This pile has major, he's the one I couldn't fully get over energy surrounding it. Some of you have this habit of pulling away when you need space, and people secretly spiral when that happens. Like, genuinely. They overanalyze your social media, your tone, your texting patterns, even the music you post. You may not realize how deeply people study you because outwardly they act calm, but behind closed doors, people are trying to decode you constantly. Another thing people secretly say about you is that you feel very masculine in a natural way. Nothing's forced, nothing is performative. You don't have to scream for attention to be noticed. And honestly, that bothers insecure people. They can literally feel that your confidence comes from within instead of external validation. Other men may even secretly compete with you without you even participating in the competition. Your energy is definitely protective. I'm hearing that people sometimes assume that you're colder than you actually are. But once people get close to you, they realize there's actually depth underneath the mystery. However, not everybody earns access to that side of you, and that exclusivity makes your energy even more magnetic. There's definitely someone around you right now who acts unbothered but secretly thinks about you constantly. They replay conversations with you, and they truly wonder if you miss them as much as they miss you. Your silence speaks loudly to people. That's one thing about this pile. Your presence has power. When you disconnect your energy, people feel it immediately. Welcome in pile 2. We're just going to get right into it. Your energy feels incredibly magnetic. People secretly describe you as someone who naturally pulls attention without even forcing it. Even if you're introverted, there's still something about your aura that stands out immediately. This pile gives charm, charisma, confidence, humor, attractiveness, and good vibes energy all mixed together. People feel lighter around you, happier around you, and they're always drawn toward you. I keep hearing things like, he's just so attractive. Thing is, I don't even feel like this is only physical attraction. Your energy itself is attractive. People describe you as someone who knows how to make others feel seen. You may compliment people naturally, make people laugh easily, or know how to make conversations that feel effortless. That emotional comfort mixed with masculine energy becomes extremely addictive to people. You're also the type of person people bring up randomly in conversations. Like, somebody will literally say, "Wait, remember him?" And suddenly everyone starts talking about you. This pile has very memorable energy attached to it. You leave impressions on people without even trying to. Romantically, people secretly describe you as dangerous. This is truly because you give off boyfriend energy while also slightly hard to fully lock down. There's flirtiness in your aura even when you're not intentionally flirting. Your eye contact alone may genuinely make people nervous. Your smile, your voice, your sense of humor, there's something very replayable about your energy that people just can't forget. I'm seeing that people become emotionally attached to the way you make them feel. You may not even realize it, but when you give someone attention, they carry that moment with them afterward. This pile gives, "Wait, does he like me?" energy constantly because people analyze your kindness as romantic interest. I just want you guys to know that a lot of people are crushing on you right now. This pile also gives strong social confidence. Even if you have insecurities privately, people don't perceive you as insecure. They perceive you as socially smooth, very adaptable, someone who can fit into different environments naturally. You may even have a very attractive laugh or expressive face because I keep seeing people getting attached to your reactions and mannerisms specifically. Some people also secretly envy how easy you make confidence look. They think life comes easier to you because of your charisma, and honestly, that can create a lot of jealousy from people who struggle with themselves. You also have this energy where people feel like being around you would make life super exciting. Not necessarily chaotic, but exciting, fun, memorable. This pile gives golden retriever masculine energy mixed with confidence, and people love that combination. Pile 3, welcome in. Your energy is emotionally powerful in a way that sneaks up on people. People secretly describe you as someone who feels safe, grounding, emotionally intelligent, and deeply genuine. This pile feels quieter than the others, but somehow emotionally stronger. You leave lasting impacts on people's hearts without needing constant attention or validation. You have this masculine energy that feels calm instead of performative, stable instead of loud, and people are starving for that kind of energy nowadays. I'm seeing that people feel emotionally understood around you. You may naturally listen deeply, you notice emotional details others miss, or honestly make people feel accepted without judgment. People secretly describe you as someone who just gets it. Even if you joke around or act chill, there's emotional depth underneath your personality that people remember forever. Romantically, this pile is devastating, honestly, because you are the type of person people compare future partners to later. You may not even realize this happens, but your emotional presence lingers in people's minds long after connections end. Somebody from your past still thinks about you to this day because of the emotional comfort you gave them. This pile has strong, "I've never met someone like him" energy attached to it. People secretly describe you as emotionally mature, protective, dependable, someone who feels like home. And ironically, because your energy feels emotionally safe, people become extremely attached to you very quickly. I'm seeing people opening up to you fast. They may even trauma dump. They tell you secrets. They trust you unexpectedly. You may notice strangers becoming more comfortable around you almost immediately because your aura feels non-judgmental and grounded. What's beautiful about your energy is that your masculinity doesn't feel forced. You don't need to dominate every room to be respected. Your calmness commands respect naturally. People feel emotionally relaxed around you because you don't come off as performative or ego driven. This pile also gives major healing masculine energy. People secretly feel protected around you, especially women. There's a sense that you genuinely care for someone emotionally instead of only wanting surface level attention. And honestly, that's really rare these days. People are realizing that your emotional control is actually your strength. You don't need chaos to feel powerful. You don't need attention to feel important. That level of self-security is deeply attractive. I'm also seeing that exes struggle to fully detach from you emotionally because your energy leaves fingerprints behind. Songs remind people of you, places remind people of you, random memories hit people unexpectedly months later. This pile emotionally haunts people in the softest way possible. Pile 3, I have to say, you guys are truly unforgettable.